not checking my emails in a timely manner. Please leave me the f alone.
Found how she got the rest of the screenshot. It turns out you can search Reddit for recent deleted posts. We used the script in the screenshot and saw that she commented.
It needs a rebrand on communism because I don't even think Americans want communism. That's just the only thing that we know what to call it.
Isabella Avila, better known online as Bella Rose, stepped into the content game on TikTok back in 2018, and she didn't waste time making noise. From day one, she played it smart. She built her brand around fun facts, slick little life hacks, and bite-sized knowledge that felt sharp but super easy to digest. It was the kind of content people could watch in seconds and instantly share with their friends. And it worked like crazy. Her views shot up, her follower count kept climbing, and her comment sections were packed with people calling her clever, insightful, even ahead of her time. For a minute, Bella looked like she had the algorithm in a headlock without even breaking a sweat. She rode that wave straight onto YouTube, leveling up into longer videos that tried to hit deeper and sound more philosophical.
For recent deleted posts, we used the script in the screenshot and saw that she commented.
It needs a rebrand on communism because I don't even think Americans want communism. That's just the only thing that we know what to call it.
Just about to make a video about this wall of accomplishments that I feel like is now tainted when I dropped everything. Like I was one of Netflix's first podcasts and it doesn't exist anymore because I ruined it. You know, I have stuff that YouTube used to send me
that cracked the whole foundation of her brand. In July 2020, she publicly accused another creator of stealing her content. She framed it like she was the clear victim, like someone had ripped off her hard work and she expected her audience to back her up instantly. She thought the crowd would ride for her, but it flipped fast. The creator she called out responded calmly and came with receipts. He showed clear proof that he had not copied her at all. Both of them had used the same public article as their source. That response hit hard and left Bella looking exposed, and that is when viewers started digging deeper. If that video came straight from an article, people began asking, where did the rest of her content really come from? People did not let it slide. They went back through her uploads, old and new, TikTok and YouTube, and what they found completely flipped the story. Video after video lined up with articles, blog posts, and even other creators' content almost word for word. This was not just inspiration or a random overlap. It looked like straight copying, plain and simple. The deeper viewers dug, the more obvious the pattern became. Her earliest YouTube uploads showed the same issue, and her TikTok clips were not any cleaner either. Then another creator named Alex stepped in and turned up the heat. He claimed Bella had been lifting his content on a regular basis. When he confronted her, Bella fired back saying she got the idea from an old Reddit comment. Alex asked her to prove it, expecting the whole excuse to crumble. But instead of folding, Bella actually pulled up a comment that supported her claim, adding a whole new twist to an already messy situation.
send me. They don't anymore because I ruined it. Look at this little teddy bear. For YouTube stream it gave me. That's my dog. Skateboard. I look at it and I'm just like, damn, like, never even put wheels. I don't know. I didn't even finish. I am OnlyJayus. That's what I'm leaving behind. It's just fun facts of watered down subjects, racism, anger. I ruined it for myself, and I'm aware that everything that I do, everything that I'm planning to do, like I'm gonna do my best, but it's never gonna be enough. I'm never.
Years of trust collapsed almost overnight. And just when it seemed like things could not spiral further, 2021 brought another wave. Screenshots tied to Bella started spreading online, showing private messages she allegedly sent back in 2016. The tone in those messages stunned even longtime supporters. They included harsh insults, personal attacks, and deeply hurtful statements wishing serious illness and harm on someone's family. The situation was no longer just about copied content. It was about character, and the spotlight was not flattering at all. The most disturbing part was the racist language in those messages, aimed at someone because of their interracial relationship. That crossed a serious line. Even people who had defended her before stepped back.
At Home Depot trying to find boxes, and this like little white kid just comes up to me and he's like, oh my God, are you Jayus? And I'm like, yeah, hi. And he's like, you're a fucking racist, you piece of shit. And I'm just like holding boxes and I'm like, okay. And I just bought my stuff and walked out. But he was like with his dad or something and he was still just yelling at me. He was like, I don't know, 16, 17. That's where I'm at. You ready? You ready? You're not gonna believe it. What? The infamous TikTok sign? What? This is crazy. I never thought I'd be here. You never thought I'd be here. TikTok never thought I'd be here.
Quickly. Multiple creators later said Bella never followed through. Messages were left unread. Plans quietly fell apart. Communication stopped completely. When those creators spoke up, people expected Bella to respond directly and clear the air. Instead, she posted a defensive rant from her car that felt emotional but brushed off the real issue. Viewers started noticing a pattern that was hard to ignore. Whenever accountability showed up, she seemed to dodge it instead of facing it. And then another twist surfaced. Rumors spread that the apology video might not have even been written by her, which only added more doubt to an already damaged reputation. That revelation, mixed with the confirmed content theft and those resurfaced messages, crushed whatever goodwill she had left online. The mood shifted fast. Bella was no longer seen.
For what it could have been if I just wasn't so toxic.
Goofy alert, my videos keep getting taken down. I'm gonna show this video one more time.
The kid sent the screenshots to Freak the Gemini, who is a black TikToker who just likes to start controversy.
How am I controversial for holding you accountable for telling someone they're an N-word lover, bro? You literally say you've been trying to stop being racist for 5 years. That is not an excuse to be racist, bro.
To that level of drama, cutting contact could have felt like self-protection instead of avoidance. Not every silence is guilt. Sometimes it is just someone choosing peace over more chaos. Still, none of it worked in Bella's favor. Public opinion kept sliding downhill. Each new detail made her seem more frustrating and harder for people to defend. The internet had already formed its verdict, and the constant criticism slowly turned into full-blown hostility. No matter what platform she posted on, the backlash followed right behind her, like a shadow she could not shake. That level of backlash clearly took a toll. By the second half of 2024, Bella had basically vanished from the internet. No new uploads, no long captions.
35K? That's cute. Okay, listen, if you can get 13.5 million signatures on this petition, the only way that TikTok would ever ban me, I'll ban myself.
This person named OnlyJayus for a few days because she stole one of my videos. She said we both got the idea from a Reddit. I said I was so confident it didn't exist that I would give $10,000 to anybody who could find it. She doctored a screenshot. Instead of just saying, yeah, I fucked up, I didn't credit you, I'm sorry, she would
up in January 2025. With TikTok facing a possible ban in the United States, she posted a return video on January 19th that instantly grabbed attention. The video was framed as a goodbye, but the energy was different this time. She sounded calmer, softer, and way less defensive than before. There was no sharp tone, no blaming, no rehearsed vibe. She spoke plainly and admitted she had made mistakes. Even though she did not list every single one, the shift in attitude was obvious. It felt like a different version of her on camera. This time, it did not feel like a polished crisis script designed to control the damage.
$10,000 to anybody who could find it. She doctored a screenshot. Instead of just saying, yeah, I fucked up, I didn't credit you, I'm sorry, she would go and fake a fucking screenshot of a Reddit.
Russia. Okay, boom, the bomb exploded, you have to act immediately. First of all, don't look at the flash because it's going to blind.
Boom, the bomb went off, you have to act fast. Okay, first things first, don't look at the flash, it'll blind you.
You don't have a chance to get to a shelter. Your safest bet is to lay down face down and cover your head.
If you can't find shelter, your best bet is going to be to lay down on the ground, face down, covering your head and ears.
Have to understand there's still X-rays, gamma rays, beta rays. They're gonna be actively burning you alive.
More about honesty than hype. People were willing to see growth if it felt genuine, but that spark faded fast. TikTok avoided the ban, and not long after, Bella seemed to slide back toward familiar patterns. Instead of committing to the slow grind of rebuilding trust, it looked like she was hunting for a quick way back into the spotlight. The goodbye video had promised something different, something more grounded. What came next did not fully match that energy. To be fair, Bella did try to handle her return the so-called right way by moving back into long-form content on YouTube. On paper, it made sense. Post slower, more thoughtful videos, talk in depth, and hope a fresh audience would find her without all the old drama attached. The plan was clear: rebrand through maturity, reset through effort. In theory, it was probably the cleanest comeback route she had left.
To oppress black people in my community.
The invented purpose of the chainsaw was for childbirth. It was standard practice to cut women open because yes, this was the time when women weren't allowed to be doctors. I got this video from Reddit. Let's actually watch the comparison because I think he put them side by side.
Remember when OnlyJayus got canceled for saying the N-word?
Yeah. At Home Depot trying to find boxes and this like little white kid just comes up to me and he's like, oh my God, are you Jayus? And I'm like, yeah, hi. And he's like, you're a fucking racist, you piece of shit.
Welcoming her back with open arms, the cold reaction was not just a one video problem either. She dropped another upload centered around punk music, a topic with huge mainstream appeal and built-in crossover interest. and it still failed to crack 10,000 views. Somehow, it even pulled in nearly 3 times more dislikes than likes. That ratio said everything without saying a word. One top comment cut straight to it.
What? The infamous TikTok sign? What? This is crazy. I never thought I'd be here. You never thought I'd be here. TikTok never thought I'd be here. Bill Gates and Best Buy never thought I'd be here. But look. Siblings, I make it a point to give each one of them a hug hello and goodbye, because when I was put in foster care, they didn't get a goodbye from me, and then we just didn't see each other for 3 years. Nobody has ever told me when America was great. Tell me when America was great. This feels great.
To eat for days. I procrastinate sleep for more days. I barely text my family back, and I just had to move apartments because my address.
Claim old glory. Instead, the pattern made one thing obvious. The focus was not real growth. It was grabbing relevance back as fast as possible. That mindset sparked another sharp pivot. Bella dove headfirst into political content, chasing whatever topic was trending the hardest that week. It felt sudden and strategic. She started filming protests and moments of unrest in Los Angeles, then slicing them into short TikTok clips. The intention did not look subtle. Stir up arguments in the comments, boost engagement, and let the algorithm push it further.
Fall out of her vagina if the muscles are too weak. Your immune system doesn't actually know that your eyes exist. So this means that if you ever get an eye injury or an infection near your eyes, there's a chance that your immune system's gonna treat it like a foreign body and you could go blind. Reasons the world could end right now and we'd have absolutely no control over it.
It's not like she was mouthing it and said the words in a song. There are levels to it. There's the white influencer dancing and then mouthing the words with an A at the end. There's
comeback she wanted. So Bella switched directions again, and this time, a lot of people felt she crossed into her most controversial choice yet. She launched an account on an adult-oriented paywall platform called Passes, a direct competitor to other subscription-based sites. Instead of going back to open conversations, thoughtful breakdowns, or creative projects, she started promoting exclusive content locked behind steep prices. The shift felt dramatic. For many viewers, it looked less like reinvention and more like a last-ditch play to monetize whatever attention she still had left. And the reaction was immediate. Some of the access tiers reportedly went as high as $80, a price tag that instantly made people do a double take, especially with her audience already shrinking. That number felt bold, maybe even risky. When a creator's mainstream pull starts fading, this kind of pivot is often seen as a last resort. It is usually less about creative freedom and more about cashing in on whatever attention is still hanging around.
Manipulative and a compulsive liar.
I know that I haven't always used this platform that you guys have given me the wisest. I've made a lot of interesting choices. I could have done a lot of things differently, and I think about it every single day, and I like to think that I've learned and grown from it.
My last video about OnlyJayus, as you know, she stole from me. It bothered me. I looked into it and found out she was stealing and lying for years. Her attempt to get out of trouble by faking a screenshot didn't work, and I ended up getting over 6 million views on my videos exposed.
So I lost.
Success. Here is where the story took a strange twist. While the decline looked obvious to almost everyone watching, Bella seemed either deep in denial or carefully reframing the narrative to protect herself. In a comment posted on her own subreddit, she claimed things had never been better. She said her views were at an all-time high after being cancelled.
There's calling someone the N-word. There's calling someone the N-word with a hard R at the end. And then there's calling someone a nigger. A slur is a slur, but to insult someone for being in a relationship with a black person by calling them a nigger, it does not get any worse.
I can handle a lot. You don't get to be OnlyJayus still posting online without being able to handle a lot, but I can't keep opening comments.
Active in her own subreddit, likely trying to keep her last loyal supporters locked in. But that effort barely made a ripple. Still, she has not backed off. Bella continues to manage her image tightly, including deleting critical comments so her pages look more supportive to new viewers. It is a constant effort to reshape perception, even when the numbers tell a tougher story. She was reportedly caught doing this as far back as August of last year, and judging by her current social pages, not much has changed. The pattern still shows up. At this stage, the comeback no longer feels like a well-thought-out strategy. It feels more like survival mode, with every move centered on controlling appearances instead of fixing the root issues. The focus seems to be on polishing the surface rather than rebuilding real trust. Instead of openly addressing why so many people walked away in the first place, the environment around her now feels tightly managed. Even spaces that are meant to support her come off heavily filtered.
You don't get to be OnlyJayus still posting online without being able to handle a lot, but I can't keep opening comment sections and just reading how people are surprised I haven't committed yet. When I got canceled, I was told not to post anything, don't say anything, let it blow over.
Troll only adds more questions to an already complicated situation. If a comment gets labeled as hate, it disappears without any real discussion, just gone.
And I didn't do that. I decided to make an apology video even though everybody told me not to. And I decided that I had to drive my gun to my dad because I didn't trust it in my house anymore. And my mental health is not on you guys. That is a me thing that I'm working on. It didn't help. I have people that say they care about me and are constantly checking in on me, and I feel so bad about that because it's like, isn't it embarrassing for you to be so—
Damage was already done. Bella Rose, also known as OnlyJayus, hit a crossroads and made her call. Instead of stepping away early to regroup or fully committing to a deep, honest rebuild, she kept pushing forward without fixing the core issues that drove people off in the first place. Now she seems caught in a cycle, still posting, still responding, still trying to spark momentum that just is not catching. The internet moves quick, and creators who do not evolve with real intention often fade out without much noise. Could Bella have reinvented herself and earned back real relevance? Maybe. But that road would have demanded serious time, real self-awareness, and consistent effort behind the scenes. We are talking months, maybe even years of steady growth with no quick applause and no instant payoff. That kind of grind does not come with shortcuts. It does not trend overnight. And based on everything we have seen, it does not look like she was ready to fully commit to that level of change.
Lost my job at Best Buy on Friday for making TikTok videos.
I had 1 million followers, and then it was just 1 million every 2 weeks after that. It was insane. Like,
what?
Getting fired from Best Buy was like the best thing that ever happened. I had so much more free time to just do weird things on the internet.
To hear that I love you no matter your sex, your gender, your sexuality, your faith, or your race.
Goofy alert, guess that didn't age well, cause this you. At the bottom, calling someone the hard ER, a word you
commit to that level of change. What seems to be happening instead is the slow fade. Fewer views, less impact.
Has more. Can tell me why you want me off the app more than you want to save it?
Goofy alert, Netflix has cut ties with Jayus. Big dubs. Sponsors got all the evidence they need to prove that you're racist, sexist, manipulative, and a compulsive.
We're online. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Bella's downfall and the choices she made along the way? Was redemption ever truly possible, or was this outcome always waiting around the corner? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe to Beyond Fame, and share this with someone who has been watching the story unfold. I will catch you in the next one.